Hi, thank you for being here to Take 10. Today we're going to be focusing on grounding and balance. So we're going to get started with a little bit of grounding through the breath before we get a grounding in the physical body. Step your feet to hip distance, bring your left palm in front of your heart and your right palm right in front of your left, and then slightly touch the fingertips, the thumb tips together. Take your gaze down to your thumb tips. Take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, just finding your breath here. Take one more round. Settling the mind, focusing the mind, finding that inner mental balance. This inhale, take it nice and slow. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Hold at the bottom, empty of air for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale slowly, fill up. Hold at the top when you're completely full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Take your time. Hold at the bottom for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale slowly, filling up. Holding at the top for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Holding at the bottom for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands. Take a recovery breath here. Inhale. And open mouth release. Finding that nice flow of energy. Feet are at hip distance. Grip your feet and your toes into the mat. Inhale as you come up high onto your toes, lifting your hands up overhead. And then exhale as you lower back down. Go to 4 more like that. We're just warming up the feet, activating the toes. Good, finding a little breath and movement connection. It's okay if your feet are feeling wobbly and not super stable yet. That's why we're practicing. Last 2. Last one. Feeling yourself floating at the top and then releasing and melting at the bottom. Heel toe your feet in together, bringing your heels and your toes together. You're going to inhale, coming up high into your toes, squeeze your heels together, squeezing your bum, and then exhale as you turn over to your left. Good, slight twist in the midsection. Inhale, coming back through center. It's okay if you lose your balance. And then exhale, twisting over to the right. Try to stay high on your toes. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release the toes, release the hands. Go to do 1 more like that. Inhale, come high up to the toes, very challenging. Exhale, look over to the left. Inhale, look back through center. And then exhale, look over to the right. Keep the heels squeezed together, same with the bum. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release the heels, release the hands. Good. Bring your big toes to touch and make a slight space in between your heels. Sink your bum down low as you lift your hands to the ceiling, setting up for chair pose here. Notice if your bum is set back too far. You're going to try to drop the tailbone to the ground as you lift up through the core. And then bring your arms out to shoulder height. Cross your right arm under your left and then try to touch your palms together. Otherwise, just backs of the hand. Keep the tailbone drawing down. Lift your left leg up. Wrap it over the right, maybe taking the double wrap or just dropping the toe on the ground. Finding a little balance here. Keep squeezing into the toes and the feet. Dropping the tailbone, lifting the navel. Inhale, lift the elbows a little higher. And then exhale, lean forward, trying to drop the elbows to the knees. Get to the front of the knees. So you're rounding the upper back, feeling some length and some opening in the upper back. Take a big breath and let it go. Inhale, rise back up, unwind the arms and the legs, taking a big star pose. And then exhale, set it down. Good, moving right onto the other side. Sink the bum low, reaching up through the hands. Drop the tailbone, lift the front of the pelvis. Arms down by the side. This time we go left arm under, right arm over, right leg over to wrap around the left. Good, try to pull the right hip back and the left hip forward. Inhale as you lift the elbows a little higher, and then exhale, try to bring the elbows to the front of the knees. Okay, when you get here, take a full breath. And then inhale, unwind, straighten out, try to keep your balance, extend out wide like a star, and then exhale, set it down. Good. Sink low into chair pose here again, bringing the hands up. And then on your exhale, bring your hands together and down to your heart center. Lift through your toes, spread your toes wide, and really grip them into the mat here. Pull the heart forward and the shoulders back, lifting through the front of the pelvis, dropping the tailbone. Good, take an inhale here. And then exhale, twist over to the right, hooking your left elbow around your right knee, making sure not to have your left knee slide in front. And then place your thumbs to your sternum and pull forward through your sternum. Getting a nice twist here. Take an inhale and an exhale. And then pouring your weight into your right standing leg, lift your left heel to your bum. One breath here. Then slowly step your left foot back to come into a twisted high lunge here. So keep pulling the right hip back and the left hip forward. Thumb knuckles to your sternum, finding that length. Just one breath here. Definitely feeling this in the legs. And then you're going to come up high onto your back left toes. And then unwind the arms, place the left hand down to the ground, lift the right hand up to the ceiling and the left leg. So coming into a revolved half moon. Maybe challenging your balance, taking your gaze up to the ceiling. Back legs extends long, reaching through the toes. Full breath. And let it go. Bend into the right knee, bring the left foot back down to meet the right. Stay low in your chair pose. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale through heart center. Get tailbone down, front of the pelvis lifted. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Sealing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Scooch that right hip and that right shin back. Take a breath here. Pouring your weight into your left foot, lifting your right heel to your bum. One breath. Then stepping your right foot back, meeting in a twisted high lunge. Good, and then readjusting, pulling the heart forward, placing the thumb knuckles against the sternum, rolling the left hip back, finding the length and twist in the spine. Full breath. Good, coming high to your back right toes, unwind the arms, place the right hand on the ground, lifting the right leg off the ground, and then left hand to the ceiling. Revolved half moon, challenge your balance, take your gaze to the ceiling, keep your belly drawn in, full breath, reach to the back right toes. Get bend into the left knee, replace the right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, coming up through chair pose. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. This time lift your heels, coming into those raises. But here in chair pose, try to stay low in the bum. Try to lift your heels a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. Full breath. And then dropping the heels, folding over, taking rest, reconnecting with your balanced breath, feeling the balanced body. and a balanced mind. Inhale, rise all the way back up, reaching the arms up overhead, bringing the palms together, letting the hands land at heart center. Thank you very much for joining me here today. See you tomorrow.